Welcome back to another Starcraft 2 Heart of the Swarm cast by your host, me, Zoronden. Let's go ahead and check out the combatants that we are going to have here on this map. In the top right corner is going to be the red Zerg vDANNYv, otherwise known as Danny. And in the bottom left corner is going to be the other Zerg, the blue one, AbbAdon. I believe that's AbbAdon. I don't know why it wouldn't be AbbAdon. It's AbbAdon. Either way, I am excited to be doing another Heart of the Swarm cast. I haven't gotten too many replays for Heart of the Swarm. Not everybody's in, obviously, and so just a few less replays coming in for it than I would like. But I would love to get a few more of those sent in by you guys. So this is a call out for that. If you have any Heart of the Swarm matches that you'd like me to cast, send them my way, or go ahead and play some and send them my way once you have done that. Either way, send in those replays and I would love to cast your Heart of the Swarm match. And let's check out these guys and see if we can get some of the new units in play. Hopefully some Swarm Hosts or Vipers or even an Ultralisk Charge would be a lot of fun. Obviously, early game here isn't very different. Similar builds are going to be coming out by both players. Obviously, in a mirror matchup, ZVZ obviously here, you're going to see very similar builds out of both players as the regular game goes. Now, I believe this is supposed to be a bronze level game. Of course, on the beta, that doesn't necessarily mean anything. You could be playing a gold league player as bronze. It's just the rating system's a little off because of the wonkiness of the players and the numbers and who's in, who's not, who's playing, all the resets that are going down for every beta patch, and that kind of thing. And of course, there has been a beta patch just recently. In fact, I had to download that tonight. It was about 3.5 gigabytes, so definitely a big patch that came down. Both players have grabbed their naturals. AbbAdon's looks to be just a little bit ahead, not by much though. So, very close to mirroring each other right now. Obviously, both players having a nice, friendly discussion. We do have a primary difference between the two players, and that is going to be the extractor. Obviously, you see AbbAdon does indeed have adrenal glands on the way, and that is going to, or metabolic boost. I always call it adrenal glands. That is not what it is. It's metabolic boost. Adrenal glands is the bigger one. Anyways, he's got metabolic boost on the way, and that is going to be an early advantage. We'll have to see if he does decide to take advantage of that. Of course, he doesn't have any lings on the field at the moment, and Danny's going to have roaches soon, so obviously grabbing his double gas now, and we'll need, of course, to watch out. AbbAdon is going to need to react to that in some fashion. Probably going to need to get roaches of his own. That is pretty much the main answer for ZVZ. When your opponent gets roaches, you have to respond in kind. Is he going to pop off this drone? Yes, he is. He's going to take that time to get rid of that guy. Does not need him sitting around building a spine crawler or something like that. Fortunately, Danny could have probably taken advantage of that, but just decided not to. Didn't want to spend the money. Not sure what he was doing there. Just wanted to get his scouting to, you know, continue to be there, I guess. Alright, so here come in the lings, and actually they're going to stop right before they run in. He could definitely run into the natural and kill a few drones if he wanted. Not really going to be able to get into the main, though. There is at least some form of defense with the queen and the lings sitting there. And indeed, while I was saying that, he did run in there to the natural. Might be able to pop off a queen here even. The reinforcements do roll in for Danny. Oh, quite a few actually now. Again, they don't have metabolic boost, so they're going to be quite slow. They're obviously not going to attempt to catch AbbAdon's lings. But he did get in there and get some nice free kills on the drones. I like seeing that. And he didn't. He might have lost a ling, actually. I didn't think he did, but seems like he lost one ling. The queen probably popped that off. However, Danny is going to respond He's going to send all his lings down here. He's pretty confident he outnumbers AbbAdon right now. And even without metabolic boost, this could be pretty dangerous. The roaches are on their way, though. AbbAdon's going to have 4 roaches very, very soon. Those lings go down so easy. Moving in here, he might be able to get quite a few drone kills. The drones are obviously off the line defending, and so many lings went down there. Wow. Well, let's try and check out the units lost tab here. And that is definitely not what I wanted to do. There, of course, is what I was after. Danny getting only 4 out. I just poked myself in my pen. Sorry, guys. Danny only getting 4 worker kills there. Not as many as he wanted. Unfortunately, such is the case. Quite a few roaches on the field now. And that, of course, has changed the game. Both players are pretty heavily into roaches at this time. And this is the time I like to see a player go for something a little bold. Obviously, a lot of ZVZs will stick to the roach builds, but I love to see a player grab for some infestors, some mutas, something bold like that, a little sooner than normal. And we do have AbbAdon going for that hive, or that lair rather. So he's at least thinking something ahead. Definitely has 2 more gas coming in as well. He's the only one in production on the moment. I guess, as I said, that Danny produced a few drones and an overlord, and he has gotten ahead and gotten melee attack 1. So just happy with his economy for the moment. Neither player has expanded again or done anything too bold in that department. A few lings going to sit there. And frankly, so far, this is pretty much just a Wings of Liberty map. There hasn't been any use of the new units or new upgrades, anything like that. So for now, just a general sense. And you can start to tell that this is a lower league play. There's a Spire I was hoping for. You can tell that it's a lower league play. Neither player's doing creep spread. We haven't had a lot of attacks go down. So, I mean, that's just a sign that it is a lower league. Like I said, it is a bronze league match. But that is okay, because any gameplay in the beta is nice to explore and check out. Obviously, I was hoping we'd get some Vipers or anything. We'll have to see if they get to that eventually. Maybe with the Spire. I'm actually not sure what unlocks the Viper. It's just Hive Tech. So, not going to be able to do that just yet. And that Spire obviously still on the way. I saw a Ling come in here for AbbAdon. He's just going to let it sit down there. Happy to have him sit around for a while. If he had a Baneling nest, it would actually be a good opportunity for that. Unfortunately, it's not really worth building an entire Baneling nest for 1 Ling Baneling pop. And just as I'm saying, neither player is creep spreading. We do start to see something like that come out for AbbAdon. And as well as both players are finally grabbing thirds, Danny, frankly, has grabbed the smarter option. I'm not really sure what AbbAdon's thinking down here. I suppose he's just kind of hoping it's a ninja expand and it won't be bothered. And sometimes that strategy works, sometimes it doesn't. It's kind of an open gambit. That Ling's going to do some scouting, getting his knowledge in, his vision in. Question is, does he just hide in a corner or try to run home? No, the roaches are going to see him and easily juice him. Nice little work of the ragdoll physics. He slid down the ramp there. That was pretty cool. Infestation pit coming down for Danny. That is an expected move. And a Hydralisk Den. Ooh, that one could get interesting because of the speed Hydras. However, this match may end up ending quick with the mutas on the field now here. AbbAdon is, frankly, though, wasting a lot of time here. He did not need to take out this hatchery. Should have moved into the main, gone for this drone line, or the natural, and gone for that drone line. You could cripple your enemy's economy. And again, that is just some play that we see on the bronze level. A lot of bronze players just go for what's in front of their face at the moment and attack what they can kill. And of course, now he's going to come in here, and there's quite a few spore crawlers already up, even more. I guess there's no more in production now, but there are Hydralisks in production. So this Muta wave has already been repelled, and all he managed to do was kill off a non-mining third. So just let that be a word of advice to all you lower league guys. When you got that tech advantage, especially mutas, that is a critical one, go for the rich worker lines instead of a building that's just sitting around having a picnic. Because again, picnics don't win battles, killing workers do. So go for the juicy, meaty worker line. And frankly, this tech swap for AbbAdon has completely fallen on its face. And with this many Hydras on the field and Hydra speed almost halfway done, Danny's going to have a huge advantage here soon. And in fact, he may not even wait for that upgrade to go in. It looks like he's wanting to move in here. He wants to try and secure this third. And those Hydras are just going to work on the mutas. Not a chance. The mutas have to retreat. Beautiful damage coming down there for those Hydralisks. And it looks like we have evolving the Locust for the... Oh, I don't even remember the unit's name already. What is he? Swarm Host. Looks like he's getting the Locust upgrade that allows the Locust to survive longer for the Swarm Host. Unfortunately, I don't think the Swarm Hosts are going to get much action here. As this army moves in, Speed Hydralisks, quite a few Roaches. Now the Lings are going to come in here and really try to do some damage, but the Roaches are going to take so much of that damage, and the Hydra's high DPS is doing a lot from the back. And this ball is just taking a beating here. All the Muta's gone except one, I guess. There it goes. And again, the Roaches are going to sit up front, take that massive damage, and the Hydras are just going to DPS the heck out of those Roaches. We do have a few Swarm Hosts here. Looks like they're bigger than they used to be. Anyways, they're going to burrow and start pumping out those Locusts, trying to stop. Quite a few Lings coming in here. The real question becomes, can Danny get a detection in here to take out the Swarm Host, or is he just going to up and ignore them? I mean, it is only two of them. And here, look at this, the worker line going down so quickly to these Lings, just completely dissolving it. Oh, that's almost disgusting there. And this natural is gone. I don't see a chance of it standing up here. A few defensive units pop out, but they are quickly gone. And obviously, some of those may have been Locusts, or that may have been all that was popping up. And AbbAdon's going to call it there. That is a GG for him. And Danny was the player that sent in this game. I want to thank him for sending that in. Again, I love casting Heart of the Swarm and Starcraft in general, but Heart of the Swarm is a special treat because you never know what kind of different tactics are going to pop up. One thing I will ask, if you send me a Heart of the Swarm match, make sure you used something from Heart of the Swarm. Don't send me a Wings of Liberty match that was played in Heart of the Swarm. That's worthless to me. But of course, this match did do that. It took a little bit towards the end, but we got those Speed Hydras and a few Swarm Hosts, and that's good enough. That is all I ask of. Anyways, congrats to Danny for pulling off this victory. And AbbAdon, if you do watch, take note of that Muta Harass. You might have been able to win the game if you had done it properly. Either way, guys, thanks for tuning in. I threw my pin. Why not? Please do thumbs up and subscribe so I can bring you more content from Heart of the Swarm Beta and StarCraft in general. I am Zoronden, and I will catch you all on the other side.